Hi, my name is Kiana Hamilton, and I'm a sophomore here at Westminster College studying psychology.
My name is Sydney Funk, and I am also a sophomore here at Westminster College, and I am also majoring in psychology.
So, for our video today, we'll be discussing what makes psychology a science and why people dismiss psychology as a science. So, when people make the mistake of saying that psychology is not a science, in order to understand why the statement is incorrect, we must first identify what is a science.
So, a science, by definition, is the use of systematic empiricism, which means that they use structured observations. So, results of observation will reveal something about the underlying nature of the world. The production of public knowledge, so this refers to replications and peer review papers, and then the examination of solvable problems, which is the research.
Psychology guarantees to the public that the conclusions about behavior that is produced derives from scientific evidence and that the practical applications of psychology have been derived from and tested by scientific methods.
So, the important step in understanding psychology is to realize that its defining feature is a data-based scientific study of behavior.
In order to be considered in the realm of science, the findings must be presented to the scientific community that enables another scientist to attempt the same experiment and obtain the same results.
So, science deals with solvable or specific problems. This means that the types of questions that scientists will address are potentially answerable by means of currently available empirical techniques. So, the sequence might be portrayed as follows: theory to prediction, test to theory modification. So, the process criterion of testability is often called the falsifiability criterion.
People dismiss psychology as a science because they are familiar with the recipe knowledge, which is how to use something without knowledge of the fundamental principle. A lot of this information comes from the mainstream media depiction of what real scientific psychology represents.
So, in response to this, psychologists are trying to produce more of their work and present it to the public so that many people aren't as confused about psychology as a science. So, they don't really present their research to like other fields do because there's very little reward. So, doing so can actually help increase general knowledge about psychology to other people.
Psychologists now broaden their study, and so they study highly charged topics as the development of moral reasoning, the psychology of romantic love, the nature of racial prejudice, the efficiency of prayer, and the psychological and social determinants of religious belief.
So, some main points that we've just talked about to take away from this is that psychology is a science because it does deal with data-based theories and does scientific research in order to solve problems of the world. We solve testable predictions through theory, prediction, test, and theory modification, and psychologists are currently expanding their field of research to many different topics besides just behavior. Thanks for watching.